just like every other sporting event, this great nation, we're going to ask you to please rise, gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing card. That's right.
this weight box comes forward, you'll see this pan go down to the ground. It's doing a switch. And as it does that, you watch the back of this pan. See how it went down? Now, what that does, there's divots underneath the pans that will fit into the ground as we're going up the track. And also, as this weight box moves forward, that's more weight being put on the front of the pan. So that, in combination with the diggers, the browser bars updated, this makes it more, it makes things harder to pull the further you go. That's what allows us today to take a tractor and weigh 10,000 pounds that gets going down the track at 32, 33 mile an hour and be able to stop it at 330 feet. That's what our goal is, to put on a good show, to get a lot of speed and stop everybody safely. So that's kind of just a little bit of how a sled works and how they've come about and how they've changed. And we just like to take this opportunity to thank the Pennsylvania Farm Show for having us up here and for everybody involved that is helping out. Thank you.
Thanks, Kevin, for that information. A lot of good information there on how things work. And Rich, you have a special guest here. Yes, I got a special guest speaker here with us. He's going to tell us who he is and what he's doing here. And here's the mic, sir.
Evening, everybody. I'm Ted Member with U.S. Army Energy. Thank you for having us here. We're listening to tonight. We're listening to everything on today. And we look forward to working with it. I'll be around here all week. And my name's Ted Member. Thank you for interesting answers all.
Well, thanks, sir. Glad to have you here with us. We appreciate you helping out here. Power PA is the slogan this year for the PA Farm Show. And some of these old farm stock tractors is definitely what powered PA for many, many years and still are. We got the 5095 back out here once again. Like they call it track prep. A lot of pools you'll see the slower farm stock guys start out. And that helps get the track working. A fresh track is could be a little slick for the high horsepower smoker tractors, big horsepower 4x4s, what have you. So when you go to your local pool, you're going to see a lot of these guys. I myself am one of these guys. So they have a little soft spot in my heart for the farm stocks. Yeah, good to see Hunter back over here with this 5095. We'll see if the sled operators might loosen up the sled a little bit, allow them to get a little further down the track to help set the track in. This being the equine arena, we're working with a herd here that we use for the horses, and so some downstation working in the track setting. Loosening up the sled a little bit, run the box a little bit slower, but also the track setting in a little bit tighter allows them to get a little bit more traction in this good dirt. And since we got to see Hunter come back, that's something else we can throw out there. At your tractor pulls you're going to go to at the county fairs or just the main sanctioned events, what you're going to see is a lot of the time the first puller has the option of dropping his hook. Since they did bring him back, now he didn't drop the hook since they reset the sled. But that's something you're going to learn as you go to soccer pools, the first puller has that option. If he doesn't like what gear he pulled, he doesn't like how far he went or how slow he went on the track, the first puller has that option of dropping a hook. Now, if they have a puller pull and they want to reset the sled, then the second puller in the class normally becomes the first puller, and then he gets the option. It can get a little confusing for a novice puller, but it's a very common rule that you will pick up on.
Couple of things about a pulling track, typical pulling track outdoors, about 30 feet wide, extending to some 300 to 350 feet long. Typically, as Kevin said, like to stop the vehicle by 330 or less for safety reasons. Obviously, indoors here we're much shorter than that. At Keystone Nationals in March, we're able to get about 250, 260 feet. But outdoors, typical track is 300 plus. But regardless, things happen a lot quicker, a lot faster here indoors.
nice truck from over there. How many Dodge or Hemi fans do we have? Dodge or Hemi?
Yeah, not gonna count you out on that, are we?
I would get it.
I voted all three.
Good and bad from all.
We could ask if there's any Toyota, Prius, Mercedes-Benz, perfect, keep them from going out in the hallway. Wow, what a run by Mark. We're going to need some type of tow-off tractor.
Oh boy,
This engine's warm.
the Chevrolet needs a tow-off tractor. I haven't know what happened here. Well, how about this? How well the track's holding together. Who'd ever guessed that the old horse dirt would have started getting better as the class went on? I wouldn't have bet my lunch money on it.
I believe they call it the equine mix.
Equine mix.
Not quite horse dirt.
Not quite. But she's holding together, that's for sure.
Yeah, good point, Kathy. After this week, there'll be a little bit of bovine mixed in here with the equine mix. So here in a few minutes, we're going to bring back the Black Chevy of Dave Mitchell. The first puller in the, I'm going to let him run again. So Dave, we want to get ready here next. The sled track crew is ready. In the meantime, let's back here and see if we can have a word with Mike. Mike, what did you think of that run?
I thought that was a pretty good run.
Oh boy, you lost oil pressure. Looks like you lost the oil filter. So this is the unfortunate aspect of
at the farm show enjoying some of the foods. So got myself a milkshake. Just had some pizza, some mozzarella cubes, and lemonade. After searching all over, I finally found the time capsule. It's over here by the entrance by Burger King.
All right, 1 minute to go, 1 minute. Anybody got another trap? I see that. It's another winner. If you want to fish with us, this is the last round of the night. Come on over, get your tickets. Get in on the action.
Can you talk this? Want to say something? Hey, cookies. Hello. In my busy time.
Brisket's got nice hips.
And you don't fall.
Thank you for attending the 2025 Farm Show.
Pretty sure. These are the little ones that were just born. Little ones. How you doing? How are you? New to the world. There you go. Have you got an itch? I see. Yeah, that fella.
Very nice. Come here.
Yeah. Be on video? Hello. Oh, y'all, I got to see a lot of stuff here at the Fawn Show in 2025. I would like to have more time. There's so much to see in so little time, but it's about to be closing time, so I gotta head out. Damn play for little piggies. I'd say everyone's being a little feisty. Love the New Holland tractors. One thing I did a lot of studying to find out is it is what was the Ford tractors, because my grandfather always had Ford tractors. New Holland is the new Ford tractor.
Thank you for attending the 2020.